Hello mermaids! I hope you're having a fantastic, mermazing day. So Amy, the Tokidoki Mermacorno, is here to help me today. And of course, if you guys know this, she is named after my alienated, estranged daughter, Amy. So that's why I named her Amy, but she is the cutest little, like, reversible sequin plushie, and she always helps me with Get Ready With Me videos. So I have her featured today, but I also have somebody who I have not featured in quite a while. This is Nellie the Narwhal, and she's adorable too. She's a Dollar General find, actually, from like 2020, and she's just the cutest thing. So I love this little narwhal, and she helps me on Wednesdays. But lately I have just been featuring Amy, so I just wanted you to know there are two of them. There's also a third. His name is Sebastian, and he's a lobster instead of a crab, like the Little Mermaid, and he always helps me with empties videos, but he's a little puppet. So today I want to do a get ready with me of the Profusion Desert Sage palette. Now I got this for my birthday, February 2022. It is now September the 6th. It really doesn't matter what day it is because you're probably watching this a completely different day. But for me today is September the 6th. So I wanted to do a get ready with me today for Tuesday. I want to say it's a mermaiding Monday, but it's Tuesday, but that's alright, it really doesn't matter. So I got this in February and I haven't touched it at all. It's brand new. I love this. My mom got this for me. It's a 25 shade palette by Profusion Cosmetics, and there's a mirror there. You can see my lights and stuff, but look at all of these beautiful colors. So it still has the seal on it, and then there's the colors underneath, and you have the names of the colors. And without that seal, you really don't know what the names of the colors are. So we will keep this with the palette. I'm really looking forward to doing a really pretty look today. I think I'm going to go for just shimmers today. And it looks like there's a blue shimmer, a gold shimmer. There's one right there, there's a gold, and a blue one right here. You have this one. It looks like a pressed glitter in the very center, and there's a purple, there's a green and a yellow and a brown and another dark green, like olive drab military green. So there's quite a few shimmers, and I think we're going to do swatches of pretty much all of them, but just use the shimmers and see what I can do for a look with the shimmers. However, getting started, I wanted to kind of do a show and tell what's on my face. I'm not wearing much today. We went grocery shopping, so this is how I look back from the store. I've got my creased up concealer on up here on my eyelids, so we'll fix that, but this is just a simple like running errands look, so I figured I could just put on makeup over top of it. So what I have on is actually 4 things plus some wherever my lip balm is. I misplaced it. That's okay. It's over here somewhere. Where are you? Probably in my purse. So I am wearing right now the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, and this is in Fair 001. I use this pretty much every day. I have a lot left of it, actually. I love this stuff. It matches my skin tone perfectly. So I just put this on like problem areas, like right here. I think we'll do a touch up right here. And this is how I apply it. I just kind of put it on and rub it in. And then I can put it right here around my nose area. A little bit on this mole on my forehead, and there's a little dot right there. So I use that, just kind of do some touch-ups. I try to do like a line down my nose. It kind of helps accentuate it the way I want it to be. I would contour it, but I don't really do that stuff. So I have my concealer on. I love this stuff, Revlon Photo Ready. It's pretty expensive, but I have a few of them. And on top of that, I use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, which I use pretty much every time that I do my makeup. And I've hit pan in it. So there's the inside of the pan, and this is in 001 transparent. So that's over top of my concealer. And it's not a whole lot. I'm not wearing foundation. I do use this brush for powder right now. This is an SL Miss Glam Powder 01 brush, and I love the little gems on it, little blue gems. This is from SL Miss Glam's Rainbow Luxe collection. Ipsy actually sponsored that collection, so I just love it, and I'll put it on my face like this and do my powder, just kind of pat it on, grab a little bit, pat it on, grab a little bit more, pat it on. So for eyeliner today, I'm wearing what I'm pretty much always wearing these days. The Kokie Professional Precise Longwear Liquid Eyeliner. This is waterproof and smudge proof. It's in Ultimate Black. And I love how it's like a little pen. I did cut the tip off just slightly so I could get a better, more precise eyeline or line. And then I'm not wearing my mermaid mascara today because I picked up this tiny little Tarte mascara, so I'm wearing it now. This is the Tarteist. It's lash paint mascara. It's very, very small. It's just like a travel size. I love how little it is. It's the tiniest mascara I've ever seen, but there's also this really good wand. So let me pause this really quick and I'm going to figure out what I'm doing, and then we're going to do swatches. Okay, mermaids, I'm ready to go. So we have a fortune cookie on our palette today, and it says these words exactly. I'm going to pull it off here, pull off the sticky note. It says, desire, like the atom, is explosive with creative force. I was trying to inspire myself with this one. I put this fortune cookie on this particular palette, and I thought, we're going to do something very creative today. I know it. So it says, desire, like the atom, is explosive with creative force. And that's our fortune cookie for the day. And our lucky numbers are 34, 11, 14, 1, 31, and 28. Those are some good lucky numbers. I like those. All right, so let's do some swatches. I'm going to name off all the colors for you in our Desert Sage 25 shade palette by Profusion. Now, I don't have high expectations because my last few palettes from Profusion they had a lot of fallout. The colors, they really had to be layered, and I just wasn't as impressed. So I don't think I would buy or ask for many more Profusion palettes unless there's something really cool, like this, for example. So I'm really hoping that this palette is some good quality, or at least a little bit of quality, because I have quite a few that like I just decluttered. How do I get this off? Technical difficulties. I don't want to tear it up. Okay, here we go. There's some tape there, so we're going to keep the tape. And actually, what we'll do here is name them all. This is hard to do. You have the words on the plastic. You don't have them on the back of the palette, but you have them on the plastic. So they have all these names, but I want to swatch the color and tell you what the color is. And I have to swatch it, take the plastic off, and put it back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you what the colors are, and then I'll swatch it without naming the colors. So I hope that's okay. We have Boundless right here. Okay, let me turn this back. I don't really want to do that. Boundless Distance is a light yellow. Joshua Tree is a very minty green. Free Spirit is very yellow. You have Canyon, which is a beige. You have Bloom, it's a little baby pink. Wild, a deep navy blue. I don't like navy blue. We have Heat Wave over here. Heat Wave's been stressing me out. Hot Spring is orange. Succulent is a shimmery blue. We have Wanderlust, shimmery pink. Mojave is a berry reddish purple. We have Serene, which is a dark blue. I'm sorry for the lights on the palette. Uninhabited is a brown. You have Rare, which is our only pressed glitter in the palette. We have Cactus, another green. We have Tumbleweed, it's a beige. There's Coast, it's a yellow. Oasis is a pressed glitter blue. I mean, not pressed glitter, a shimmer blue, not pressed glitter, shimmer. We have Death Valley, which is brown. Mossy is definitely a military green. Sage is green. Said grass green maybe. And my son Dallas's middle name is Sage, so I like that. Golden Hour is also a military, like khaki green. Disconnect. That can be used negatively or positively. I would say it's positive because you're going out into nature and you're disconnecting from the world and just realigning everything inside. Just be more centered with God and the universe and the beautiful wilderness. So that's what I think of when I think of disconnect. And then we have Adventure, which is proving my theory. Adventure is like a dark brown. All right, so let's swatch some of these, and I won't be able to name you what the colors are because as you see, like all the names are on the plastic, and I hate that because I want to tell you what the color is that I'm swatching or putting on my face. So we'll just have to use that as a cheat sheet when we do the look. So up first, I'm going to do, let's mix some of these yellows together and see how they swatch. So first we have this yellow, I have no idea what it is, and we have a darker yellow. Those are together. We have a beige here, that beige with it, and another yellow here. We have this shimmery one, and we have an orange, and these are some of our yellows in the palette. Let me know what you think of those. I wanted to do the yellows first, and there is some fallout. I had to blow that off. Now, we have a red. We had that orange, and now we have this darker red right here. And that goes with that one. So let's do some greens, or maybe we'll start with the pinks. We'll do this shimmery pink right here. It's like I have to touch it twice to get a shimmer. And then there's a baby pink here. And there's really only two pinks, but there's this berry tone. It's kind of like a red. So there's those, our pinks and our berry tone red underneath the oranges. More fallout, lots and lots of fallout on this palette, which wastes a lot of the color, I think. Alright, so then we have our greens. We have this very light baby green. It's almost a yellow there. And then we have a shimmery green right here. I love that shimmery green. That's pretty. I do like greens and yellows. But I think blues, purples, and pinks are my favorite. So here we have a more military green. I'll swatch that shimmer again and put it there. So we have our military green and another military green. That's what I'm just going to call them. Military greens. So there's our greens, yellows, pinks. Very, very pretty. And then we have a couple blues. We have 3 blues in this palette. So we have this baby shimmery blue right here. That's definitely getting used today. And we also have this darker blue. It's like a, I want to say teal, like a dark teal, like our unicorno. It's like a dark teal like her. And then we have this navy blue. I am not a fan of navy blue, but that does look good together. So I'm going to put those with this one single purple underneath right on my elbow. And that's pretty colorful. That's a big selection of different colors that you could try. Lots of different options here. I have my little color palette, or my color, what would you call this? All of my samples on my arm. And I haven't even done like any beiges. So let's see what this pressed glitter looks like before we pick a look. Okay, that's definitely in there. Like you can see it on my finger. That was me rubbing it 3 times. I know there's already color on my finger, but yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to use another finger that I haven't used for swatches. So that's definitely pressed in there. There it is on a blank finger that I haven't used before. So I'll put it over top here, and there it is up top. Very shimmery. So there's what it looks like on top of a light application of color, and then there's what it looks like on the bare skin. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and start with a look. What should I do on my face? I'm kind of like, I want to do something like this, but it's already on my arm, so you can see what it looks like on my arm. I think I would like to do shimmers, but at the same time I'd like to just use this little flower and see what these colors do. And I'm not really sure whether I'm just going to do shimmers or this flower, but there are just shimmers in this flower. So I could try to use all of these in this little flower, and then I could try to use this one and this one down here because they're shimmers. And I think we will try that pressed glitter and see what it does. I don't think it's going to be that great, but it would be great as a highlight if you like glitter on your face. Might not do that though. So let me take a pause break, and then I will start to do some flower. Okay, mermaids, I took a pause break just to get my bearings, put my rings on because I totally forgotten, and I'm going to put the palette right here in front of me like this down right here underneath the laptop a little bit. And let's get to work. We're gonna do this little flower. We're gonna do around it and use all the colors in the center flower, including the center of the flower, which is that pressed glitter. So, well, maybe. I might use it. I might not. I swatched it though. I see it's very glittery, but maybe we can use it on top of something. Now, what brushes do I want? None of these are calling my name right now, except for this SO Miss Glam. Same Rainbow Luxe collection, and this is Eyeshadow 04. So let me see here. I want to go around the outer edges, and I think what I'd like to do is another rainbow look. It's my favorite. I'm going to go in with this little periwinkle purple, little light lavender purple, which is right here on my elbow. And I don't know what that color is. Let me look at your cheat sheet. This is Oasis. I had to put this on top of the palette and look at the color. So let's go around here. We're gonna try to miss my eyeliner that I'm already wearing. There is some fallout. We're just gonna have to work with it and use it to our advantage in the best way that we can. And if I mess up any part of my eyeliner, I'll just go over it again. Okay, so we have like several I'm building it up. Oasis, very light purple. Not as pigmented, but light is good sometimes. Okay, there's Oasis. I'm going to use the other side of the brush and go into, what is the shade? Succulent? Succulent is blue. It's a little baby blue. No way. Okay, so Succulent is blue. We're going to go into that one next. Very shimmery. Cover up that purple with it a little bit. I mean, this is okay. Okay, we have our purple and our blue. What do you think? They're Succulent. And I'll do the purple one more time because I have to keep layering it. It's definitely not very, I mean, it's very sheer. And the blue seems to be more pigmented. So I know this is a little bit weird. It's not exactly the normal way to do it, but I'm very unconventional. Alright, so I'm going to wipe this brush off on my pants and use it again. So next up I'm going to use this green. It's a little shimmery green, and it is called Cactus. Okay, mermaids, you guessed it. I fixed my eyeliner and I'm wearing the Milani Rose Powder Blush in 05 Coral Cove, which is pretty much all I'm wearing. I have two other Milani blushes. I've never opened them. Tea Rose and Blossom Time Rose. Haven't opened them. I'm still using Coral Cove. It's been a while. And I'm finally starting to make a dip. It's still in the shape of a little heart. Isn't that cute? It's a little heart. I love this blush. It's my favorite. So I'm using a Sarafina Delirium Cosmetics, the Last Unicorn brush. You can use this for powder, or you can use it for blush. You can use it for whatever you want. So I'm using that brush today, a blush brush. And I really like this palette. I think it's pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. It's just a really pretty succulent palette that I'm calling the flower palette. It's a succulent palette, Sarafina. But I don't know what colors you would use with this palette, but I mean, it's kind of overwhelming. So let me know which ones you like. And we have quite a color wheel here. And this is really the design that I wanted to go for. When I'm making my own palette, I wanted to go with something very similar, which I can't name on the internet because I don't want anyone stealing my ideas, but it's just money at this point. Is like getting a company to pick up my idea and do it. But this is so similar to what I wanted to do. I love the round shape. I want a round shaped palette. It's absolutely beautiful, and we have a lot of colors here, but you know, Profusion Cosmetics is hit or miss in my opinion. You have some that just have fallout, they're not good quality. There's a couple of them I just gave away that I wasn't happy with or I'm selling. So, but this one's very pretty. I'm going to keep it because my mom got it for my birthday, first of all. It's very special. I love the whole collection, but I only got the palette in the collection, the Desert Sage collection. I just like the colors. Even if it has fallout, it's pretty. I will use it. So we will do some more looks with this. But here's our Desert Sage 25 shade palette by Profusion with our rainbow colors and our Succulent. Very pretty. And let me know what you think. I'm very happy with it. And let me put some lipstick on. I'm in between. Actually, I'm not going to use that one. I'm in between lipsticks, like I can't decide. But I think I'm going to go with a red today because I never wear red. So this is our Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in 725. Love that red. And I love this color. Oops. I always mess that up. You see what I did there? Pause this and fix that. Yeah, I was starting to look like Joker for a second with my lipstick. I was like really thick like a clown. So, Super Lustrous lipstick by Revlon in 725. Love that red, and I really do. I love this red. So, mermaids, let me know what you think. And if you have this palette, what looks have you created with it? Would you like this palette? And what is your Profusion favorite? Like, what is your favorite Profusion palette? I think they also had a Mean Girls collection because I have the mirror. So anyway, let me know. And I'd love to hear from you down below in the comment sections. Don't forget to like this video. Just lovingly tap the thumbs up button, as well as the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. I am officially at 406 or 407 YouTube subscribers. And on Instagram, we've made it to 500 and more. We're at 536 Instagram followers. Thank you all so much for your love and support, especially those who have been there for quite a while. I really appreciate it. You are amazing. You are mer-amazing. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, mermaids.